Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, as you know, Kylie Cosmetics is super popular. Literally every month they have some type of new launch. And I've never bought any of her eyeshadows yet because I'm just like so over it because there's literally a launch every month. But I do have to say I really like my Modern Renaissance palette, so I kind of do like incorporating those pinks and reds. So I did decide to finally pick up one of her eyeshadows. It's from the Valentine's collection. All I bought was the eyeshadow collection palette, whatever it is. I thought those were hearts, but it came in the mail and it's little bras, I guess, so it's kind of cute. I think she always does really cute packaging, I do have to say. So this is kind of going to be a tutorial with it slash my first impression because I've never used her eyeshadows before. This is like glitter, so it is kind of coming off a little bit, but I personally don't care. You know, on the back it's got the name of the shades and the ingredients. This is just called the Kylie Jenner Pressed Powder Palette. Doesn't really have, like, doesn't say like Valentine palette or whatever. So anyway, that's the unicorn it comes with. And I have to say, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the weight of it. I was expecting it to kind of feel kind of cheap or light, kind of like the Jaclyn Hill Morphe ones. They just didn't have that much substance to them. But this actually feels heavy, so I was actually kind of surprised. This is what it looks like when you take it out of the packaging. You can see Kylie just in like shiny letters while the rest of the packaging is matte. And again, it has the shades on the back as well. It says Kylie Jenner in silver. I like this packaging. I like how the box is like cute and fancy, but then this is just like sleek and simple, easy to travel with. It's relatively thin, rectangular, so I like the packaging. You open it up, there is one of those little plastic shields, and then I think there's one on the mirror. Or not. Okay, I don't know what that is, guys. I've got like a weird chunk of plastic right there. What is that? I don't know what the hell that was. But anyway, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 shades in here. Everything looks fine minus this one. It's got a little bit of the, I don't know if it just wasn't pressed properly or what. You see how there's like a little bit of powder missing up there? I don't know if it's focusing. Anyway, it looks like the entire bottom row is matte, except this one down here looks like it's got a little bit of sheen to it. And the tops are definitely all metallic slash glitters. Why don't we swatch a couple? Because like I said, I've never used hers before. Let's go ahead and swatch a couple of the mattes. Let's go with the first one, which is called, we're gonna go with this one, which is called Princess. I know they feel soft. Okay, let's see what Princess looks like. That's Princess. Next is Pink Problems. Next is called February. Next is the hot pink, and that one is called Candy Heart. That one's pretty. Next is the more red one called First Date. Not bad for a red. Sometimes those can be hard. And the last one is called Admirer. That one seems rather powdery when I rubbed my hand in it. So that is the bottom row of shades. What do you guys think? They are powdery. They're more powdery than I thought they were going to be. I'm looking at them now and I can see all the powder on them. So I'll see how I think they blend, but I don't know how well you can see on the camera, but they're definitely powdery. So we'll see. All right, that was the bottom row. Let's go ahead and do the shimmers. I'll just do those ones right here. So the first one is called Heartthrob. That's Heartthrob. Next is Blush. Next is Be Mine. It's like a pink. Next we have Romance, which is more of like a purpley pink. Next is the gold one called Kinda Classy. I feel like that one, it was kind of hard to pick up color. And then we have a purpley one called Love Bug. So those are all of the shimmers and the mattes swatched. What do we think, guys? To be honest, these aren't as pigmented as I thought they were going to be. They're not as creamy as I thought they were going to be, guys. I have to say, don't hate me if you're obsessed with her. Usually I feel like shimmers perform better than mattes, but I honestly feel like the mattes performed better than her shimmers. I feel like they're kind of lackluster. I think I'm gonna go with that one on the lid though, that pretty purpley one, and use some of these brighters in the crease. Okay, so she doesn't really have an all over base color, but I already powdered my eyes, so that is fine. Let's go in with, I'm gonna go in with February, that pink one right there, guys, with a fluffy blending brush. Yeah, very powdery. Look at that. I just dipped into that one. Very powdery, but let's see how they perform on the lids. Top it off, I'm scared, because I already did my foundation. I'm using a really light hand to buff that into our crease. I'd say that blended fine. I tapped it off because I didn't want, you know, like tons of fallout or anything. So I've got that color in the crease, that light pink. Looks cute. What do we think? I think that blended fine. All right, so far so good. All right, let's go in with the hot pink one. Actually, let me build this one up a smidge more, because I don't want to go straight in that hot pink if it doesn't have a decent enough base. Definitely a lot of pigment comes off on the brush for sure. Now I like that sharp edge to my makeup, so I'm gonna get something to lay on the side so I can get that precise line that I like. I'm gonna put it on the outer edge and then into the crease. Looking vibrant, guys. I'm just keeping what's on the brush, blending that out. Not fluffing it up as high as that initial pink. These are blending very well, for sure. I'm pleasantly surprised. I was a little scared by those swatches. But yeah, look at that, guys. That's blending amazingly, actually. And there's no skipping, no patchiness. Very good. Very happy. Maybe I actually will invest in more of these palettes. All right, let's go ahead and add that pink to the other side. So we've got that in our crease on both sides. Very pigmented, very blendable at the same time. That's all I'm gonna do, guys, because I don't want to add the brown. I want to keep it really bright and pink. So I'm gonna take Romance, the shimmer right there, and put that on our lid. Let's see how it looks without any spray. Let's see how these shimmers perform on their own. I'm honestly very skeptical. I don't know. These shimmers are funky. Let's see. I'm gonna use my finger so I can pick more of it up. I feel like this definitely works better with a finger. Now I'm just taking that pink brush, running it along the edges. There's no color on it. Just want to make sure it's blended. Yeah, it's not like kapow in your face. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take the light one, Heartthrob, and add that to like more of the inner area. Yeah, I honestly feel like that didn't even show up. I don't know about that. Okay, let's go ahead and put the hot pink close to the bottom lower lash line. I'm just gonna take a flat definer brush and take the Candy Heart, which is that hot pink. Now I'm gonna take a pencil brush and go in with the first pink that we used, which was this one, February. I'm gonna blend out the lower lash line with that. Let's try taking that shimmer right there and doing our under our brow bone with it. See if that shows up. I really had to like cake it on the brush. Like I'm caking it on, barely tapping it. But I don't know, guys. I'm not impressed with the shimmers. I'm very, very surprised. Very surprised. Okay, so now to keep that bright look, I'm gonna take the Brilliant Eye Brightener from Thrive, and I'm gonna put that in my lower waterline. I did get a little bit of fallout from that last shimmer. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put lashes on and mascara, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back. I put some lashes on, and I just did like a really light pink lip just to kind of go with the eyes because obviously they're pink and I don't want it clashing. So my final thoughts on this palette. I have to say, I was pleasantly surprised with the mattes. I felt they blended so nicely. I love the mattes actually. They were powdery, but I can live with that as long as they work good and they blend well and they're pigmented. So the mattes, pigmented, blended well, loved them. These shimmers look a lot more pretty in the palette than they actually do. I feel like in order to get the swatches that she does, she has to swirl her finger in there and press really hard to get, you know, the pigmentation that she's showing on her videos, but you are not pushing your eyeball that hard to apply the metallics. So with that being said, I liked the mattes. I disliked the shimmers, which is sad. What the heck? I feel like it's the opposite in palettes because shimmers usually have more oil in them. Usually they're like easier to work with, but this was the opposite for my experience at least. So anyway, let me know if you guys have any of the palettes. I'm wondering if they're all like this, if it's just this particular palette, because like I said, I haven't used her palettes before. So comment down below, let me know what your thoughts are, if you have this palette, if you have any of her mattes, any of her shimmers, and let me know what you think. I like that it has the mirror. I like that it has the shade names. The price point is about the price point of a Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and those shimmers are 10 times better. So do I think this is worth the price? If it was a full matte palette, probably. But the fact that I didn't like that, and like that light colored shimmer when I tried putting it in my inner corner, you couldn't even see it. I had to swirl it, not even tap it off, and like smear it on my upper brow bone to even get that pigmentation up there that I do have. So I don't know. I don't think these are worth the price. I'm kind of hesitant if I want to buy another one of her palettes or not. So anyway, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm really trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. So do that before you leave. Share my video. And yeah, so that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.